Hi, I'm Mary Piper, and today we're going to do some low impact, mainly lower body work. We're going to do 30 seconds on, 15-second rest. I have my little timer here, my cell, and if you want to grab a chair or a little box, you can always use stairs if you're inside, but no weight equipment is necessary. I have 3-pound dumbbells if you want to pick up some water bottles, or you can just do it with your arms. I have an arm injury, so you need to excuse me if I can't do the full arm work. But anyway, go ahead and grab your chair, grab a little box, grab a stepper, and come and join me. And we're going to start in a few seconds. 30 seconds, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do box squats. So you can use your chair or you don't have to have a chair, and what it is just a regular squat. Remember, squats, you're going to keep your knees behind your toes like you're sitting down, and I have a chair just so you can see you're sitting. You can touch the chair and come up, and 30 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and go right now. Here we go. So keep your chest up. A lot of people, when they're squatting, they hinge over. We're not doing that. We're just going to go ahead and keep our chest up, our back, shoulders squeezed back, chest up, knees behind the toes, and we're going to go ahead and push through our heels. We're going to squeeze those glutes, that butt, every time we come up, and we're going to slow up. We want to use our muscles and not momentum. Here we go, 15 seconds rest. The next one we're going to do is a hip hinge. A hip hinge, you're going to push that hip back, keeping the shoulders back, squaring off your chest. So I'm going to go ahead and stand to the side so you can go ahead and see. It is called a good morning, but it's the basics for a deadlift. You can use weights here or not. You're pushing your hips back, keeping your shoulders back, chest up. So this is level 1. Always put your hands behind the head for a little more resistance on the upper body, or you can have your arms straight for more of a challenge. A few more seconds and break. The next one we're doing is split squats. We're going to grab our weights. We're going to have our legs hip width apart. Take that right leg, go straight back, point those toes forward, knees forward. We're going to do a bicep curl and bend those knees, split squats. 30 seconds on each leg. Just those arms should be plastered to that body, and all we're doing is bending those elbows. You can use water bottles or just do this without weights. Up to you. Back and forth, up and down. Torso is straight, just bending both knees. A few more seconds. Break the other leg, hip width apart. Put this leg straight back. Point that toe straight. We're doing lateral flies now. So those arms are going to go straight up, shoulder height. Here we go. Let's go ahead and bend those knees, lifting those arms back and forth. Breathing through it. Always want to use your breath. Never hold your breath. If the weight gets too difficult, lower your weight. Keep going. Try not to go above your shoulders. This is for your lateral shoulders, your lateral deltoids. A few more seconds and break. We're going to go ahead and put our weights down. We're going to go to push-ups. You can do this on the floor, on the mat. I'm going to do it on the chair. So you're going to get in a plank position. Grab that butt, squeeze it, and bend those elbows. Belly button is into the spine. Inhale down and exhale up. Breathing through it. Tricep push ups. You can modify this by going on your knees. Just make sure your body is a plank, a board coming down all in one. A few more. And break. Good job. All right, the next one we're going to do is Bulgarian split squats. If you have that chair or if you have a step, you're going to put one foot back. Make sure that top leg is far enough ahead that when you bend your knees, that knee is behind that toe. That back knee is going straight down. You can use weights here or no weights. Torso is straight. You can get more of a quad workout by leaning forward, but we're going to go straight down for this particular exercise. Back and forth is also good for balance. Pushing with your heel, bending those knees, and break. Let's go ahead and swap. Go ahead and put that leg, that toe is on the chair or that bench. Straight torso, shoulders are back, ready to bend. It's my dogs. And back and forth. Pushing again through the heel. So you want a mental concentration on the muscles that are being used. You work harder when you're thinking about the muscles. So focus on the muscles. Think about your form. Form is the most important thing, more so than speed. Breathing through it and break. Good job. All right, we're doing side lunges. I'm going to move the chair over. I'm going to grab a weight, and I'm just going to hold the weight down here. We're going to step to the side. Knee and toe are straight, and then push up from that heel, keeping that chest up. So remember, when you're stepping to the side, make sure that toe and that knee are straight. The knee always follows the toe. Hinging back, that second exercise we did, that hinge, that's what we're doing here. But we're doing the hinge on the side. You should feel this in your inner thighs. All right, left side, the other side. Whew. Okay, shoulders up, back, and down. Breathing through it. Whew. Let's go ahead and go in 2, 1, and here we go. Breathing through it. Again, we're pushing off with this heel, pushing off. Chest is up. Focusing on the inner thighs, keeping balance, focusing on that toe and that knee, making sure that they're straight. Keep going. A lot of lower body work today. And break. Grab that other weight, or you want 2 water bottles or whatever you have at your house, or you can do this with no weight. We're going to do rows. We're going to go back to that hinge. Legs hip width apart. Hinge, chest up. Go ahead, and you're going to lead with those elbows, squeezing those shoulder blades. This is for your back. Slowly release those weights. Don't let the weights pull your arms down. Breathing through it, keeping that belly button tight, 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 pushing that belly into the spine. Breathing through it while you're doing this. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Few more seconds. And break. All right, what's our next one? We're going to do our sumo squats. One weight, legs out, pointing those toes like a 45-degree angle. Knee follows toes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put the weight down again, and just pushing through the heels, squeezing those glutes, squeezing the inner thighs. You can hold the weight here, or you can hold the weight here. It doesn't matter. We're focusing on our inner thighs today. If you don't want to hold the weight again, it's no big deal. We're doing our sumo squats, pushing through the heels, making sure those knees follow the toes. All right, we're going to do front lunges. So all we're going to do is alternate front lunges. So again, when you step out, we're going to step out forward, bend those knees, and step back. A little cardio here. So we're just coming down, pushing out with the heel, back and forth. So a lot of this is functional, everyday things that you do at your home or outside. You want to make sure you keep your body mobile, keep your hips mobile, keep your glutes strong. That way, the older you get, you're constantly not having to use, any accessories to do anything. All right, what's next? Tricep dips. I'm going to go ahead and grab that chair. We're going to go ahead and put our hands back, shoulders up, back, and push down those shoulder blades. Come out, elbows bend, parallel. You can do this with your knees bent or straight out. Make sure that when you go down with that dip, you're close to that chair. Looking up, chest up, shoulders back. You don't want to injure your shoulders with these. Elbows straight back, parallel. Focus on the triceps. Breathing through it. All right, good job. The next one we're gonna do is a curtsy. Grab a weight with a halo. A curtsy, that knee goes behind that ankle. And we're gonna use the weight and use our obliques. Gonna start off with this leg. Knee behind the ankle, come down here with the weight around your head and over here. So back and forth. In control, so when you go over that head, make sure your belly button is in, protecting your back, bending those elbows around your head. This is good for your core also. Little full body work here. Breathing through it so that leg that goes back doesn't have to go far. All right, we're gonna keep that weight. This is our last exercise. We're gonna do a reverse lunge with a rotation. You're gonna rotate on one side where that leg is in front. So we're gonna go back, rotate, come back up, back, rotate. Now, make this more difficult. Arms go out, a little more resistance. Or you can stay here. Either one, work in your obliques. Breathing through it, our last one. I forgot to mention, we didn't do a warm-up. 5-minute warm-up. I should have said that at the beginning. And make sure you cool down. And we're done. Great job. Make sure you always warm up 5 minutes before you work out and cool down. We're not doing that in this particular workout, but make sure you do that. All right, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a little cardio there because we only had a little 15-second rest, but getting our heart rate up is good for cardiovascular work. And also, of course, we did strength training. If you have any comments, please let us know below. If you enjoyed it, if you're looking for something special or specific, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and talk to you later.